Hi, welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're going to make a Spanish omelet. Now if you've been watching my videos, you know I've already done a cheap version of the Spanish omelet, but this is going to be a more authentic Spanish omelet, and you still need just a few simple ingredients. I've got 6 eggs, I've got one onion sliced and cut. I mean, it doesn't have to be in big pieces. And I've got here some very thinly sliced potatoes. This is probably about 3 potatoes, and it's about 2 cups. But I'm going to show you here, we just want to cut these so super thin. As thin as you can make them. And we need some olive oil and some salt. And that's it. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is heat up your oil on the stove. I've got mine all heated. And I'm just going to add my potatoes and my onions to this. This is about a cup and a half, 2 cups of oil. You just want it to barely cover your potatoes and your onions. All right, now we'll put that back on, and it's going to take about 15 to 20 minutes, depending on how many potatoes you have, how thick they are, all that kind of fun stuff. So while we're waiting for that, we can get our eggs ready. So here's a little mom tip. I just like to crack my eggs in a clear bowl before I put them in whatever I'm making, just to make sure that there's no shells or blood in there. Just takes a few ruined things to learn that trick. And just a little bit of salt in there. And then we're just going to whisk that up and then wait for our potatoes to cook. So our potatoes and onions are all cooked through. Now I just want to strain the oil off of them. You can reuse this oil too. And if your potatoes are like mine, maybe a little overcooked and all mushy, that's perfectly okay. It's still going to taste amazing. So then I'm just going to take my potatoes and onions and put them in my eggs. Just stir that up for a moment. Now we need to go over to the stove with the frying pan. So I'm just heating up my pan. I'm using just a small one today, but if you have more potatoes or more eggs, you can just make it in a bigger pan, but this is a perfect size for this little one. And so once that's heated up, then I'm just going to put in all my mixture here. And now I'm going to leave my heat on medium-low. And it's going to take I don't know, maybe 15 minutes, we'll have to see. So if your frying pan has a cover, you can certainly use that. Mine doesn't, so I just use a plate to cover it to keep the heat in. Okay, so this has been about 20 minutes. This is a little thicker than what I normally make, so it took a little bit more time. Now you want to go around the edges and separate that. And you'll see that it's nice and firm around the edge, but there's still a little bit of liquid on the inside. Now this is a little tricky. So what I normally do is just slip this on a plate. And then you see my plate, I'm going to put my pan right over the plate. Now this can get messy. There we go. And then we just want to tuck this right down inside and cover that up. It should just take another 5 minutes. Won't take more than 10. So our omelet is ready. Look at how gorgeous that is. And then you just want to scoop it out onto your serving plate. Oh, and if you have some parsley, you can sprinkle that on there, but not necessary. And now I can't wait to cut into this. So we love Spanish omelets here. It's great for lunch or dinner with a salad, and any leftovers can be used for breakfast the next day. It's just a great all-around food here. You can see the layers of your potatoes in there and the onions. It's just melt in your mouth. It's so good. Nice and eggy. Not overbearing on the onions. It's just a great flavor. Well, I do hope you make this. If you don't, I'm going to link my my cheat recipe made with French fries instead of having to do all those potatoes. I'll link that here at the end. And yeah, I hope you try it. It's easy and so amazing. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.